Yeah, he can't. He's just like Ned Flanders about it. He's just like diddly diddly diddly. Like, oh, 7 diddly diddly. Oh, diddly.
What the giggity are you doing?
Hey everybody, it's me, Joe. I have sponsors now, so you get to hear about some really cool products from now on, such as AirVapeUSA.com. AirVapeUSA.com. It's fast, it's elegant, it's smart. Break away from the conventional and seek a new kind of experience, a vaping experience. Like, seriously, like I was on the website today, going around just checking out some stuff, and they have some really cool products on there, man. They have this one product called the Legacy Pro, like vape. I mean, you can use flour in it, you can use wax, and they say it's the only vape you'll need after you buy it. So I'm willing to take that challenge. They also have very innovative designs, and you're probably wondering how do they get these really innovative designs? Well, it's a combination of high-end materials and really cool ideas, basically. So they're able to make some really cool stuff. So come on, go to the website, airvapeusa.com, and check it out. And for a limited time, we're also going to be running a promo. Use promo code Millennial and get 15% off all vapes, okay? You got the link in the description down here. As I'm pointing, it's not here right now, but through editing, the magic of editing, it'll be here. All right, so promo code Millennial, get 15% off all vapes at airvapeusa.com. All right? Enjoy this episode.
It's just the meter broke. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the new Jordan's finna come out. You ride E, but your gas tank be on E. You come through without no decent shoes on your feet. It's just the meter broke.
This is the best intro we've had.
Anyway, the new Jordan's finna come out.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's going to be its own clip now.
The best, but you do her part, I do his part. We just kill it for that. It's just that one part of Chicken Head.
Yeah,
it's just like they have a little back and forth. Trina and him have that back, and Project Pat have that back and forth, and you do Trina.
You want to do a reel of that one? Just you and I. I'll do Trina.
If we can get the back, we can get the instrumental music to the back, and we do.
Dude, absolutely.
Chicken, chicken boy, please, whatever.
I'll put the fucking wig on.
You ride clean, but your gas tank be on E. You come through with no decent shoes on your feet. It's just the meter broke.
I'm just going to do a clip of just that. I'll put the music behind you.
You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the new Jordan's finna come out. It's such a great...
I'm so happy to have you back on the show.
Such a great little shenanigan.
Look at a professional right now. We're recording and his phone's on.
I'll take that on silent.
It's okay. We'll wait the whole time.
What are you laughing about? He's in there sniggling to himself.
He always does. That's the best part of the show.
Like an evil genius in there, sniggling.
He's like that dude in the Matrix behind the chair that can just read green symbols for some reason. Which was like the weirdest part of that movie. The whole point of that is he could read the falling symbols.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. I never understood how any of it was like a regular computer. It's crazy. Well, Keith's turning off his phone, but I'll introduce the show.
Oh, is it started right now?
Oh, we started recording like 3-4 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah, you got that whole rap and everything. That's why I kept saying we're going to make a reel out of that.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
That's okay.
I'll stop now.
I swear to God, Chris said loud and proud, we are now recording.
I definitely did not hear him. I 100% did not hear him. All right.
That's all right, man.
All right,
you want to do the rap again? It was good.
No,
Chicken head.
I didn't know that.
That's definitely staying in there.
I appreciate you not doing that. But
welcome back, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad to have you back and everything like that. Yeah. We did one episode a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to wait a little bit, but also it's my show. I'll do what the fuck I want. And
it's your party. You can cry if you want.
I will. Yeah. I'm not going to cry. That's,
real men cry.
Yeah. No, that's a trick. That's what happens. And then you make me do gay stuff, right?
I'm not going to make, whatever your heart wants you to do, that's what you'll do.
That's what my counselor said to me, don't you?
Everybody has a price.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Fairfax is back of Fairfax with Fairfax.
Dynamite.
I do your show all the time. I love doing it. And wanted to have you back on. I got some stuff to talk about, some crazy articles. Well, crazy. I've got a lot of stuff, but
all right.
Right off the bat, we were talking about this off air a little bit. You and I have this, I don't know, the Megan Hall stuff.
You mean that the hero cop?
Oh, the
Megan
hero
Hall?
cop, Megan Hall. The hero cop, Megan Hall. You read some of the stuff. I'm like, yeah, probably.
I love her.
I do too.
She's a hero.
If you've listened to me on Keith's podcast, I've definitely said I'm pro Megan Hall, especially after the last deep dive we did on it.
Right. Me and I barely ever put my podcast out. I mean, they'll hear it here first. They'll
Check out
definitely hear
Keith's
it here.
podcast. We'll put a little link.
Yeah, we'll tag team it up. Tag team
It up. Your followers become my followers.
And then we follow each other.
This is turning like a cult, but I'm all for it.
I would love to. I could start a cult in a small Bible Belt town without a problem.
Just walk in and start a cult.
Well, I would slowly ingratiate myself into the community. And
so you'd be the dude coming out on a bus in like a nice linen suit and sunglasses.
I know my car would break down. You know what it is? My aunt, twice removed, just passed away in this town.
Okay.
This little ho-dunk town.
And you're coming back for the first time in a long time.
Coming back for the first time in a real long time. And I just want to do right. I want to see, this was what she loved. And but she rarely ever came into the house. But she told me everything about this place. And I just want to ingratiate myself into this town, these people.
I just have some interesting ideas that I feel like I could share with you guys.
It's a beautiful satin dress you have on, miss.
Fast forward to 6 months later, where you're outside of the lake in a robe on some sort of like podium. Like
it'll be like abducted in plain sight, but for a town.
You're gonna tell the entire town that you all have to have sex with me because the aliens.
I'm gonna cuck the whole town.
You're gonna cuck the whole town.
The whole entire town.
Is it gonna be like a Scientology thing? Like every time in Scientology when they like add, they're like, oh, you can become more clear. That's like, oh, it's just another $3,000.
This is what your God wanted.
Yeah, it's like $3,000 to come over your house.
Whoever they believe in, this is what he wanted.
Yeah, this is private prayer. $3,000. I'll come over. I'll sit with your wife for a whole day. If you can get out of the house for a whole day if you want.
I'm going to do it because they need it.
Yeah,
all right. It's not for financial gain. It's a mental grind.
That sounds more like Nixium.
Right.
Ironically, run by a guy named Keith.
Hey, we divide and conquer.
I feel like when you were watching that and you found out the guy's name was Keith, you're like, God damn it! Like,
no, when I saw Kang the Conqueror, I was like, I see a lot of Kang in me.
You see a lot of Kang in you?
Yes, I'm like, I could devour worlds.
Is that Jonathan Majors? Is that guy's name?
Yes.
Yeah, you see a lot of Jonathan Majors in you.
Yeah, I mean, other than the godlike physique, we're pretty much the same.
You always say the same thing about you and Wesley Snipes. I'm just saying.
Well, young Wesley, not Wesley before the taxes.
Passenger 51?
I don't know. No, I'm thinking more like
King of New York Wesley? Young Wesley?
No, like Blade Wesley.
That's like prime Brett. That's technically prime Wesley.
That's prime. I'm talking prime Wesley.
Yeah, all right, I'll take prime Wesley for that shit.
Yeah,
Oh man.
If I could have my cake and eat it.
That's if I could be, I would take prime Wesley if you could pick any physique.
Well, Nino Brown Wesley was thin Wesley with a whole lot of bravado.
But that was actor Wesley. That was before.
That was before he decided to be a full-time ninja.
Yeah, he just decided that.
At some point in time, Wesley went from being a good actor to just doing ninja shit.
Well, remember, because he started wasn't he in Jungle Fever? Or was that?
Yeah, that was when he was actor Wesley.
Yeah,
that was
and then he
Wesley
was
Snipes, the actor.
King of New York. I mean, shit, you can make an argument that even Passenger 57,
that was on his way to whoop ass.
On his way, but like it's a better plot than most action movies get.
Right, but it was like, hey, let me show you how high I can kick.
Yeah, exactly.
Passenger 57 was the first time like, wow, Wesley kicks high.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I also do jujitsu on top of doing all this stuff.
And it was a lot of like, whoa! It was a lot. He was doing Bruce Lee shit. It was a lot of Bruce Lee shit. You know what I mean?
It was a lot of
Bruce. But the hand move was like, no one does this before they. You know what I mean? You're fighting.
Nobody.
This is a street fight. You don't need to form up before you key out.
No, you don't have to do your Sub-Zero stance.
Right. I was like, Wesley, I was like, come on with the bullshit now. Yeah,
it was like Passenger 57 because White Man Can't Jump, which I just rewatched recently because I saw the remake trailer. And I saw the trailer and I wanted to kill myself.
I got no interest in that.
It's bad. The fact
I can't go for that. No, I can't go. I can't go for that. Okay.
Dude, the trailer's so bad. Have you seen it?
No, it's bad. It's bad. But listen, if I was casted for it,
I take the money.
Yeah, I would like, hey, I'm really behind this, guys, and I believe in this project.
Would you be sitting there in the interviews though? Like some people say, this project
didn't need to be done.
Shouldn't have been done. And quite frankly, the fact that it's being done is a travesty.
Right. I'm like, all we really need in this world is water and air. Everything else. obsolete.
So you just going with the Bruce Lee interview? Must be like water, my friend.
What is your final form? He said, what is the final technique? When there is no technique, it's just to flow like water.
You put water in the cup, it becomes the cup. Mr. Fairfax is enlightening us about the forms of water. The movie is apparently bad, though. Like,
Well, that and the teachings of Nietzsche. That's usually how
you're just like, that's what you're doing. You're just like,
that's how
you're just deflecting with like Chinese wisdom. Is
that's
that
how
what Wesley
one
Snipes does?
lives one's life. It's by the teachings of Nietzsche. Yeah.
This is even better because you have the shaved head right now and the beard. So like,
Yes, you too could become one.
I love that. I love the idea of someone doing an interview and just like every time that someone asks them a question, they just recite haiku or some shit.
Well, what you do is you put the people of the town that you cuck into just like TikTok like challenges that they don't know existed.
Yeah,
and you're just like, in order to pass God's teachings, we do the cinnamon prayer.
The cinnamon prayer.
Yeah, we did. It's a cinnamon test from Facebook, from TikTok.
Oh, when they have to take the spoonful of sugar or a spoonful of cinnamon.
And it was like, if you can't swallow it, you've sinned. And then I have to sleep with you in order to purify you, like the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
I thought you were going to say it's like that with cum. Like you have to, if you don't swallow it, you don't love me.
It's
like,
never that brash. No.
It's never that brash.
Yeah.
So you're taking over this whole town. Is your cult going to be sex based, or is it going to be like eventually turn sex based?
It all
eventually turns sex based. We're taking that approach
because eventually I just want to rule over people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my main goal would be to be someone's everything.
You definitely have the cult leader's mentality. That's that's like, that's like a David Miscavige Scientology.
If I am your all, then I am all that is it.
So you have this figured out.
I've thought about it from time to time.
Like, what would my cult
But I would
like?
be a benevolent God.
You'd
know
be,
what I mean?
all right, so you'd be not give and take, but you'd be a humble. Would you walk through the town with like no shoes on, with like a blonde wig and a robe on?
Kiss the ring, and kiss my Galaxy Watch winch.
The chosen one is taking his afternoon constitutional. It's just you walking.
I do not use Apple products, whores. Okay, I will not pimp myself out to the man.
Now wash my feet.
I am an Android user.
You just sit there and
all modern day shit that like.
Oh, you're like you do the opposite, but you do the not the popular version of it. Oh man, and the stock goes to the roof.
And then eventually, I get Samsung to sponsor the town.
It just becomes like a real like.
You're like, and then it became mainstream.
You just become a mainstream cult. Mainstream cult.
Like welcome to Oasis.
So all of a sudden, 10 years from now, you just see Keith on with a Super Bowl commercial, but you've got you're just filming hair at that point. Like
you start buying your own bullshit. You just it's like I can't tell left from right.
You start just living that life.
You see one of your real friends. You're like, hey man, I didn't know you were coming into town. It's like, yeah, I came to check on you. I heard you were doing this bullshit.
No,
it's like,
bullshit.
It's like, you mean changing lives?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sorry. Do you mean like making everything better?
He said, nigga, I know you. It's like, oh, you mean Keith? I thought you were talking about, God's chosen son.
No, I am of the sunshine children. What? No, I'm the sunshine child. Yeah. I'm born of the sun.
It's like, I got to deal with General Mills, baby. I got things cooking around here.
You've got Keithios or some shit like that.
Cereal every morning in this
Don't ruin this for me.
Right? It's like, bro, don't come around.
Come out of it, you're just shit, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't come with that bullshit, okay? I don't need none of that.
Sorry, meeting adjourned. Come here. Can I just talk to you for just like a second?
Around here? Who let you in the town?
It's like, what the fuck's going on, man? I didn't know you're gonna just come in hot like that.
That's what what do
you need, a CEO position? I'll give it to you.
That's what Osama bin Laden did though. He killed everybody that was close to him when he became leader because
that's like every mafia guy.
Yeah, because they knew who he really was. It's like you can't, in order to have that facade, like nobody can know you.
That's true. I mean? Like, that's like Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, it's like, listen, motherfucker, I know you. Like, you did gay shit. You know what I mean? He's like, no. He's off with his head. His head. He's lying.
Like, one of your buddies shows up. It's like, Keith. Excuse me? Who? I'm sorry. You've changed your name by this time, too?
He's like, motherfucker, I know you hear me. Keith.
Like, while you're giving, like, the sermon in Central Park, though?
I know your mother, motherfucker. Run right over here. You're like, it's like, I don't know.
Man, this dude live on an acre. Higher power, my ass.
Some people, you gotta
All of a sudden, your secret police grab him and just like
you got to change everything. You got to reinvent yourself.
You really do. Like a lot of those guys, if you look up all those dudes, like the dude, who's the guy from Scientology? L. Ron Hubbard.
Right.
Like he was like, I had a whole different life. Then he changed it up. And then even Manson too. Well, Manson got like abducted by the CIA, but like he also like
you let him tell it. I guess. I don't know what to believe.
With that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of those things where if you read enough about it, it's literally one of those like scenarios where like this kind of makes sense.
No, some of it does make sense. I'm not going to say that, but it's just Manson himself. You see the interviews, you're like,
oh my god, they're hilarious.
I'm gonna trust this guy.
No, how can you? But he definitely seems like a dude whose head is fried from doing way too much acid. Go. No.
Good stuff too. Not that horse shit.
No, real like stuff you had to drop in your eye with like out of like a weird bottle that you got from some dude in San Francisco.
It's that Manchurian Candidate drop.
Oh, that kind of stuff that'll make you kill for your country.
Robert
I know.
Shaw.
That Robert Shaw.
Yeah,
That's a good pull. Robert Shaw was an actor. If any of you don't know this,
this is the 1972
the original Manchurian Candidate.
Manchurian Candidate, yes.
That's was Sinatra in that?
Yes, he was. Sinatra was in it. Yeah,
I'm always amazed by you have good pulls when it comes to your pop culture knowledge.
Some call me worldly.
But like, here's the thing that I like about you. Every time I come over to your place, when we were doing the podcast, if you just were like, "Hey, come over, hang out," or some shit, like you're always just like in front of your TV, and there's just like Discovery Channel on.
I like
every time, or Sports Center. It's your two things.
I enjoy a good animal and a good freakish athlete.
I understand. I know you're a big sports guy.
Those are just a few of my favorite things.
Those are just a few, but those are the main two things. Like
I would say, I'll put them up 1 and 2. Yeah,
like if you wanted to really know me, you just really have to know those two things. You also like weird ass stories.
I like anything. I like weird people. Because when you see a weirdo, you got to know like, oh, that's a weirdo. Some people don't understand a weirdo when they see one. Like these are the same people who don't know they're getting scammed on phone calls.
God!
It's like if you
used to work with people like that.
Some of your closest friends have gave under $1,000 to something thinking they were going to get money back.
Oh yeah, 100%
in a pinch, and they will never let you know about it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just like when you have the ability to get swindled like that. It's like, man, maybe I should kind of people watch a little bit more and just see how people move, so I know not to get swindled by a DM from a friend that would normally call me, but now decided to DM me to tell me about a loan that never existed before.
Yeah.
Or they saw your name on some list where, you're eligible too. It's like, you're my aunt though. Why wouldn't you just text me? Like, why are we talking to? Why are you DMing me? I have your phone number. This is weird. Like
every time. Oh man. No, I know people that have had that happen to them and just kind of, they've gone along with it. I'm like, really?
I'll keep it going for as long as they want to keep it. I'll tell them, I was like, listen, if you want me to send you $1,000, you're going to send me back 10. Fuck the bullshit. Send me 5 and keep 5 for yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I keep going back and forth.
You fuck with them a little bit?
They get so aggravated. They get real aggravated.
I had somebody call one time at my job and they were claiming to be like PSG, the power company.
Right. PSG.
Yeah. And that was I don't know how to say it, but it was somebody with a very thick Nigerian accent.
Yeah.
And I didn't know because like I was like listening to it and I'm like they were like saying all the things and I was like, all right, well let me speak to the person in charge so I can, because it's like if anybody ever calls like that, get the account. And I was just like, yeah, I just need the account. Like I need to talk to the manager of it, whatever the hell like that. And they were like, there's no manager. We're going to turn your power off in like 20 minutes. And I was just like, 20 minutes. And I was like, I'll ride this out. And then I hung up the phone and sure enough, 20 minutes went by.
Yeah.
And like no power was turned off.
Right.
But they were like adamant. They're like, they kept saying like your power's going to be turned off. And I asked to speak to somebody in charge to talk about the account and they kind of freaked out. They're like, we're going to turn your power off. And I'm like, take that chance.
Yeah. Like that's not how it works.
Yeah. Tell me where I am right now.
You send 3 letters and then you get like an automated phone call.
Yeah. No, they come there to turn it off.
Yeah. But, it only backfired on me one time where like when I thought it was Nigerians playing around, but it was just
one of the Nigerian Prince thing.
Right. I thought but it was just a kid from Nigeria calling from Sally Mae to collect, his chips. And I thought I was like, hey, sweet brother Nimsy, you called again. You know what I mean? I was just like, the coming to America. He was like, yeah. And then he told me like something. I was like, oh wait, oh yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, that is me. Oh, all right. What was this again? It's like Sally Mae. And I'm like, oh, hey, you. Don't worry, I'm going to pay you soon. I think it like finally went away. I don't know. I think like somehow I don't know. Like Sally Mae's no longer in my debt. Like
there was a thing for a minute though.
Yeah, and
that's
it was just
crazy.
like it finally just went away. I don't know.
I never had anybody. I had a couple follow-up people call me one time.
Yeah, but usually it's like, hey, this is a debt collection.
That's the problem with us.
Some
though.
horse shit. It's like, I don't believe
you're
you,
in comedy,
sir.
so part of it is you can't help it. Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna poke this bear for a little bit, see what happens. Like,
I have a lot of jerky boys in me. You know,
come on, fruity ass.
I got these warts. What do I do? Beat them off with a stick?
Dude, I fucking was listening. I was actually, it's funny. I was listening to the second album, like literally like a couple days ago, and just like, I don't know if the funniest thing is Frank Rizzo roofing.
Oh yeah, the Frank Rizzo character.
The Frank Rizzo roofing, where he's just like, guy, you know, my wife's up there poking around, acting like she knows what the fuck's going on. I fire her ass down into the fucking lawn. You know, he thinks he's funny. He's cute. He's up there with the hot mops. They're slapping each other in the ass and shit. I fire him down. His ass comes through my window. He's smiling at me. He thinks he's cute and shit. You got to come down there and help me, pal. And the dude's laughing on the phone. Oh, my God. You can't do that anymore. You can't do prank phone calls anymore.
No, not like, I mean, Crank Anchor still does it. I love Florentine.
It's a novelty now. Florentine's great.
Florentine's amazing.
Yeah. Shout out Jim Florentine. We see it covering sometimes.
Crank Anchors, for those who don't know.
Oh, Crank Anchors. That was like the last like great Comedy Central show for a while.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing they're still putting money into. I don't think they put money into anything else special.
I don't think they have any original money. I mean, to be fair, I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I admit everything's basically streaming now for me. So like, if there's new stuff, new happening stuff, I won't know about it.
Right.
I don't know. TV's dead for me at this point.
Speaking of TV, you had a couple of.
I did, but we were off on a great tangent about you leading a cult. So that was.
Yeah, I mean, when it happens, you won't know.
No, I don't want to know, but I want to see the documentary afterwards.
Well, hopefully I don't get caught, and we all live.
Could be a good document. It could be a cult that works.
Happily ever after. Yeah, that's what I hope.
Technically, Scientology is a cult that works.
How do you say it works?
I mean, I didn't say it was safe. It just everybody gets rich from it.
Well, it's
still like it's at the
pyramid,
highest.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it's absolutely a pyramid scheme, but it works.
Like the guy who brought Tom Cruise in,
TC, talking about TC.
Like he is killing it.
David Miscavige.
That's who brought Tom Cruise in.
I don't know, but he was like the main guy in facilitating. Like he was like their get because John Travolta didn't work out the way they thought it would.
Yeah,
poor John Trow.
There will be flops.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought. I think that was the dude that brought Tom Cruise in, and he's. And if you read a lot about, here's the thing: I love Top Gun, but I'm willing to like. The more you read about Scientology stuff, Tom Cruise is probably a bit of a piece of shit. Like,
no, I mean everybody who works with him doesn't have anything better to say.
No, I mean as far as like it involves in his involved
his wife left him because of his
both of them.
I mean, like so that. I mean, listen, strong in his beliefs.
Yeah.
You know that going in.
I love it. I love it. This is the makings of a great cult. This is going to be great. You going to change your name? What would you change your name to? I have to know this.
It would have to be like, I'll change it to something like, hey, my name is Leapfrog.
You're going to go wacky with it?
Yeah.
You're not going to go like a name descended from kings or something like
No.
You're going to be like Arthur Scuzzlebottom.
I'd be like, what is a name?
You're going to prince it up? Just go by symbol? That's what you should do.
What is a name? You could, gods go by many names.
Do this in Sid Indian style right now.
I would pull that gods go by many names shit. Yeah, some call
no,
me.
it is. I have gone by. That's what it is.
Yeah, right.
I have gone by many names in my life. The Traveler. Like
some call me the Son.
Some call me the Son. Some call me Father or Mother, whatever you prefer.
I've ascended many a generation to be with you here
because I'm your God. I am God. We're all God.
You just start speaking like Shatner. It's like because you fly closer to the sun,
and then you just make them kneel and start blowing you. Anyway,
isn't this what you
guy or
wanted?
girl? I'm just saying.
It's going to be a girl for me.
You're not going to get to that mouth to mouth point. You're not going to. You never thought you could get.
You mean where a mouth is just a mouth? I don't.
No, I mean like you ever heard stories about like dudes that get like or women, I guess, or whatever the fuck, but like, yeah, mainly dudes that get so much ass that like eventually they just go gay just to try something different. Like they're not like really gay. They just like, let's try guys for a little bit.
That's what like Diplo did. Like he was
I heard that. Like, I heard that Diplo was eventually just like,
he's just like, he was like, is it gay if it's just like a blowjob? It's like, yeah.
It's just, I don't know. David Bowie was like that too. There was a man who got more ass.
Listen, do what you want to do, but we got to call a spade, still. And I feel like, once you
heard it here, Keith hates gay shit.
No, I don't. It's just that once you cross the line in the
You don't
sand,
think you can get to that? But does that make you gay, or is that just you being like, I'll fuck anything? Because I don't consider that. I mean, I don't know if that's gay.
Can I get to post-op Thai lady boy? I mean, I guess if I get tricked,
dude, you jumped the shark and then blew it up. I said just guys. I think you went.
Well, I'm talking. Well, I can't. I would.
Hey, man, I gotta try every flavor.
I wouldn't
Is that
find
what you're
another
gonna say?
guy like attractive. I don't find my voice.
No, I'm talking about you get just. I mean, like, let's say your cult works, right?
Right.
Like you achieve wild success with it.
Okay.
And you're literally like, everybody's willingly fucking you. And you're like, girls, but all of a sudden you're like you're not like one day, like I'm talking like 3 years in, you have fucked. Think about you in the world where you have fucked everything there is to offer as far as hotness and women. Think about that.
You want to achieve true greatness? I don't know.
People have. I'm just saying. So like, would you get bored at that point? And like, hey, I'll at least get a blowjob from a guy.
No, I don't see it. I mean, that's like that Roman.
What if it was like a super feminine looking dude?
As I said. Or
if I bought you like a really hot,
I said the ultimate Thai lady boy.
The ultimate, you do it?
Like if I get tricked all the way up into.
I guess you might as well get the Swiss Army of
he's
perfect people.
Post-op, and I can't, and everything looks like what it's supposed to look like.
Top shelf trans.
Post-op. I mean, pre-op. No, we have the same, sausage and beans. What do I want with that?
Duct tape?
No.
All right, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you could doll it up however you want to.
Doll it up however you want to. A dick's a dick.
Yeah. Like, no, thank you, sir.
That's the one thing I always say to people because I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I'm for whatever trans people want to do. And they're like, that means you want to have sex with a trans? I go, no. And they're like, what part do you not like? I'm like, probably the part with the dick.
Yeah, I was like, it starts with dick and then ends with dick.
But I will absolutely suck on trans titties. I don't give a shit.
I don't see any need to per se.
There's never a need. It's like, no one needs to go to a strip club. You go.
All right. We'll go with that. I don't know if that's one of the same.
I like wild shit.
Yeah. I mean, people do a lot of things.
People do. That's what I say to you when you walk in and find me in this. I'm like, Keith, people do a lot of things.
People skydive.
Yeah.
You don't need to skydive, but people do it.
That's why I'm having a trans orgy right now.
Like, friend of mine went spurlunking. I don't see the need to go spurlunking, but I get it.
I'm going to go spurlunking. And this lady's ass.
I hear you.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Now close the door. Get the fuck out. I'm trying new shit, man. Don't judge.
Just the door.
Just my hair is skewed. And I'm just like sweating. Like, I don't know what's happening in here, but just go away, I guess. Like, I'll talk to you in the morning.
We'll discuss it later.
There's like 10 genders in here. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I've always been curious about that because you always hear weird stories about people like.
You told me you were bi-curious, and I was like, all right, well, whatever.
It happens.
It doesn't just happen. You have to get kind of invited into your life, but I understand what you're saying.
You kind of have to be a streetwalker to do it, but whatever. I understand.
Yeah,
AIDS monkey. But like,
it's like establishing wealth. You can't just want it.
It's not that I'm bi-curious. I like to watch. Not gay sex, but like I'll watch like a man and a woman like fuck. No, like live. I've done that before.
You have that opportunity often?
I've had it before and taken it.
I've had it before and taken it also. Yeah,
it's a weird experience. It's kind of like watching somebody do heroin in front of you.
I've not had it before.
I've watched somebody do heroin. It's crazy.
And they invited you in to watch
I asked.
do H?
I was just like, no, I didn't want it. I was like, can I watch you do it?
Yeah, I've never
It's fucked up. I understand that's fucked up.
Yeah, I've never watched anybody shoot up before.
It's weird. I admit that's a fucked up thing.
Yeah, no, you don't have to admit it. I think everybody kind of knows when they hear it.
Yeah.
But it's just not. Yeah, I don't know. I've never found myself in those circles.
You never been in a situation where something like
someone shooting H? Or no,
not H, but like just someone shooting H. No, I don't do that. I'm like a Christian boy. You fucking. No, like been in a situation where like the opportunity to see some sort of fucked
weird.
Up event.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll take the opportunity to see something weird at any point in time. Yeah,
yeah.
But it's just when I was in Myrtle Beach, I seen that was the first time I seen like dog fighting, and I was like, "Oh, I don't like this."
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, because I'm
really invited to a dog fighting ring.
Well, it was cockfights, dog fights, and
shit.
And they would also
I would have checked that. Dude said cockfights. I'm like, I'll check it out.
Some type of like, I want to say weasel. or something. Maybe it was like something like weasels or
ferrets,
maybe.
Probably ferrets.
But whatever the
mongooses.
It might have been minks or mongooses. Yeah, like
mongooses are supposed to be vicious.
Some
mongooses kill snakes and shit.
Something that would make a fine coat, one way or the other. Like, but these things were vicious.
And, something that would make a fine coat. That's right. I hate gays and I love killing animals.
Have you ever felt a real fur coat the way it hugs you?
While you're forcing yourself on a person, it's amazing.
Have you ever truly lived?
You've never gotten a blowjob on a minx carpet before?
You have to fly close to the sun to get burned, my man.
Fuck me. But that was good. Sorry about that. You were on a good point there for a second. That's so funny. Shit. No, I was talking about cult leader. I can get this back. You don't think I can get out of this? I can get out of this. It's cult leader. This that like having sex.
Liking.
Watching fucked up things.
Oh yeah.
When like an event, has anything ever been like, oh, you guys want to see me like I'm gonna take a shit in the streets, but like something weird.
I've seen a kid shit from a tree before.
I've seen a kid shit in a lunchbox before. I told you about that. Remember?
Yeah. I mean, well, kids shitting in paper bags when we were young and leaving it on people's doorsteps. That was a thing.
That was a thing when I was a kid.
Yeah. I've never personally.
There was a lot of shit. A lot of pranks were just shit orientated.
Yeah.
It was always like, I'm going to shit in their car. I'm going to shit on their deck. I'm going to shit in the classroom. I'm going to shit in a bag.
Yeah. But
we thought we were so creative.
There was a particular kid that was always the one who brought up, like, wouldn't it be funny if I shit in a bag and did this? Like,
and we would all be like, but he would do it.
Well, he would bring it up, and then we would all say, yeah. And then he would act like we were weird for not thinking that it was cool to do it.
Oh, he would call us gay and stuff. Yeah, he's like, you're so gay for not watching me shit right now.
He's like, this is going to be the funniest thing ever. And I'm like, is it?
It kind of is, but like in not like a good way.
Yes.
Like, it's more infamous than funny.
It's like, it could be funny, but it's just you want it too bad.
Yeah, you really want to shit in front. I mean, I don't know. But like, it's weird because when you talk about those stories like later on from like high school, or like, yeah, the dude shit in a box. It's like yeah, it's like it happened, and like, yeah, I guess in retrospect it's kind of funny, but it's really more like this kid shit in a box. You know, like it's.
I think I was more amazed at that. Like I was like, oh, you'll just pop squat and.
Like, yeah, ready. Yeah. You just had one ready to unload.
Just Boboski Wattentot all over this box. And
he wasn't like saving up all day and then suddenly ran out of class.
Yeah, no. When I was kids like that also came from a troubled home.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, a little troubled background there. Yeah.
So I guess like the signs of a serial killer or bedwetting, concussions, taking shits in boxes, and like, you know, bedwetting was like one of the original, so like not symptoms, but like there was a pattern with serial killers at one point where you could always point to some sort of traumatic head injury. A lot of them had that. A lot of them went to bed, and I can't remember what killing small animals. Mm-hmm. Now you're thinking about being like, I know a few kids I went to high school with that fit that.
I know. I definitely know a few kids that have killed animals before, like, and did it with like the
vigor of
the snickering of an evil, like, of what's his name in The Good Son, Elijah Wood in The Good Son, when he
Macaulay Culkin's in The Good. Is Elijah Wood in that too?
Yeah, Elijah Wood he's the bad kid.
No, that's Macaulay Culkin.
No, Macaulay Culkin is the good kid. Macaulay Culkin is the bad kid.
It's the other way around.
So Mark is the good kid.
Yes.
Elijah Wood is the good kid.
Jesus Christ, good reference.
Yeah, right.
I like to think of it as an obscure Macaulay Culkin movie.
He was shooting the BB gun at the Rottweiler on the deck, and like the way he his sinister way of doing it, I was like, golly. I was like, this kid's good.
Yeah.
It was like, I believe this shit. I was like,
Yeah, because then he would put on that perfect smile and be like, what?
He's like, right? He's like, come on, Mark, stop being a bitch. Like, we're doing stuff. Come on. Like,
come on. Don't be such a pussy, Mark.
Like, come on, we're cousins, man. Chill.
He would sack tack him real quick. Ha, got you, you fag.
He's like, I hate coming over here. This kid sucks.
That's the updated version of The Good Son. It's just like a fucking shitty kid. Because that's really who he was. Like, they're like, he was evil. I'm like, the kid was evil, but
he eventually tried to kill. I mean,
eventually, but it was mainly like he graduated to that quickly. Like,
right. Yeah, boy, over a
90-minute movie?
Yeah, over I guess would have been a week.
Yeah, that's right. He's there for like a week.
Yeah, he went from, he
escalates.
From like, doing like regular juvenile delinquent shit to like shooting pellets at a Rottweiler and killing it to wanting to push Mark's mom off a cliff.
Yeah, like very quickly.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
He
I was
goes
like,
from like flicking someone's ear to be like, I could commit homicide.
Yeah, that was the real weed is a gateway drug.
Yeah, that
it's like, all right, I see how you could, like, they smoke weed and then they eventually started doing crystal meth. And it was like, I don't know if you can associate one with the other. In all these instances, it's like, there's people who do crack and skip weed. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Like, I don't know. Anyway.
Hey everybody, do you like smoking weed, but you don't feel like paying for it? You'd rather grow your own, but you're like really bad at horticulture? Well, I got good news for you. ILoveGrowingMarijuana.com. At ILoveGrowingMarijuana.com, you can find everything you need in order to grow the best, funkiest plants in the world. I swear to God, okay? They even got one thing called the Marijuana Grow Bible. Buy that, it'll literally take you through step by step by step in order to grow the best plants in the world. Go to ILoveGrowingMarijuana.com. Check it out, link right below right here. You'll have a great time smoking your own homegrown stuff, my friend. Now, enjoy this episode, or the rest of the episode, wherever we happen to be in it.
Yeah.
Chris, bring up the video of the comedian on stage, the guy that falls.
You know what? There was no one.
I've been meaning to bring this up. I don't know. Some people say this is fake. Some people say it's real.
It's the line.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah, it's the line that he falls on.
Okay.
That makes it seem fake.
Play this. Let me see this. Play this, Chris. This is a dude at the Laugh Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaky Chicago girls. And I've come to the realization, I've been talking to one, that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
Nah, he fell hard. Either he committed.
He fell.
No, he fell hard though. Either he totally committed or.
I've been having
Pause it. So yeah, that he bites it. That's my. He falls like on the table.
He should be a stunt double for. I don't know, somebody.
And the only reason that I think, one of the reasons I think this is legitimate is because if you watch him as he's like walking, doing his bit,
he doesn't look down.
He does not look down at all. And
so
if it's
either he committed, you know what I mean?
He's either got daredevil-like senses.
Listen, he's the Daniel Day-Lewis of his time as far as his commitment to the craft.
Play it again, Chris. Let's watch this dude's feet.
Adventures with some freaky Chicago girls.
Look at him. He's right on the edge.
I've been talking to one that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
And then because it's a curved stage and he kept walking straight. Wait, no, turn back. Did he look down at the last second?
Well, I think maybe that's when he realized he's like, I'm going down.
Necessarily that gay.
No, I don't think he looks down at all.
But no one's there. Like no one's laughing. No
that's
no
Could be an
noise.
open mic. Could be an open mic. Nobody's ever, a bunch of comedians.
If I was the only person, they're kind of like, oh.
So yeah, that's another thing too. I'm like, nobody audibly says, and there's a dude in the front row and he doesn't do it. I mean, maybe he's taken aback by it.
Right.
But nobody says anything.
Not one peep. I don't know.
You gotta get that lady from the Wendy Williams show over that when he falls. Oh! That would be hilarious if somebody edited that in.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Has this dude popped off? That was my next question.
No, he has not like seeked any type of like wanted to do an interview about it or anything
That's
like that.
Another thing. He may be fucking embarrassed.
Yeah, so that leads me to believe that it's really happened because he's like not. He's like, no, I'm like, I'm all right. I don't want to talk about it. Like,
dude. I mean, imagine. Let me ask you a question. Imagine that you're in LA. This is LA, right? Laugh Factory's LA.
Pretty sure.
I think it's LA.
Yeah.
There's one in LA.
Right. We'll say it's LA.
Imagine you're out there and like you're at like some fucking open, which they do. They have open mics at the Laugh Factory. Imagine you're there and you fucking fall like that off stage in the middle of a joke. Would that mortify you for the rest of your life?
No, I'd milk it for all of its worth for whatever 2-week period that it would stand for. And then
even in the moment, would you be like,
yeah, I'd have, I would have milked it. Yeah, I would have.
That's a big fear of mine.
I would turn it into a positive. Yeah.
That's a big fear of mine, falling off stage.
I don't walk that close to the front of the stage.
No, I don't either. But like some of the clubs and stuff, like you ever done Greenwich Village?
Yeah.
That's a box.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't do the acting out or anything like that.
That's true. You don't have a lot of strides on.
I'm pretty stationary, so I don't have
the one time you decide to walk, all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to try some different shit today.
I'm bombing and I'm like, I got to sell this joke.
Doing Chris Rock strides.
And then she was like,
what happened? Keith Fairfax fell off stage. What? Oh shit. Man. Did you record it? No, that's the worst part. Nobody records it. They just forever. You're just the dude.
You just have the lump above your eyebrow to prove it. That's
like at McGuire's. That would suck.
But you would fall into people into the front row. Like there's tables right up to the edge of the stage.
But that's not going to happen at a bar show.
Right.
You know, but if you're at like some kind of club where it's elevated, that's a fear.
And you most likely, if it's at a bar show, it's just the one-step stage where you could just step off.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything, you might have a dodgy knee from you stepped off.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. I've walked off a
you
stage.
Just misstep.
Yeah,
really.
I've walked off a stage like that before, backstage. And it sucks. Like you're
it's just a misstep where it's like, fuck, there's a little fluid in my knee now.
Yeah, but it's also like this is like one of the most embarrassing things. Like
he fell hard.
The fact that
that's a 3-4 foot stage that my man fell off of there, and he took a
you're above the audience at this,
and then he also
just see if he falls and hits the table there, Chris. That's that gay. Oh, we can slow it down,
but we're not seeing him frame by frame.
Wait, hold on. Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Listen, he ate it. He definitely ate it. Like he committed. Even if it was fake, he got like it's wrestling. Just because you know a punch is coming doesn't mean that punch doesn't hurt. And he fell over the chair.
Is he waiting? Too. Like, is he just like he just monetized the video now and is making money just kicking back?
I mean, this one only has. I was looking for.
It only has a couple million views.
Yeah, true.
But also, it's been split into how many different clips at this point?
Now, it's been
Dude, I don't know. Like that would kill me. That would kill me for like I would leave the club after that. I would walk out and just leave and probably not talk to people for like a month.
Nobody's there. Who?
That's what I mean. There's one dude who looks like John Goodman's son in the front row.
I thought it was Andy Fiore.
It looks like Andy Fiore.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I'm suspect. Like, there's literally no one there. Like, who is he just there? Like during the day, fucking around, being like, "Watch this, I'm gonna make a viral video." This dude could be the door guy for all we know.
Right. And he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna come off the stage." It was like, but he was. I don't know if you could like feel like the edge of the stage, like what feels like carpet and what feels like wood.
He's on the edge.
So when they put him in full frame, you can see that he's on the edge of the stage.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like he knows I got one more step and then I'm gonna fall into Walt Grizzly over here.
Walt Grizzly? Walt Grizzly? It's the bear that founded an animation dynasty.
No, the guy. There was a guy. He was called Walt Grizzly.
No, he was called. Wait, the guy that had the TV show
with the bear.
That wasn't Walt Grizzly.
Yeah, it was.
That was Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams. You're right. Yeah.
Walt Grizzly. That's the bear version of Walt Disney.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was one of them.
Walt Grizzly's the best name ever, though. Oh my God. Bring up the here's another video. We'll see if this one's real. Bring up the dude that was taking a shit that the SWAT team came in. That was actually, to be fair, I kept thinking that. I'm like, if this was fake at all, you don't think if this was fake, you don't think he would have capitalized on it by now? He probably kind of got an A spot somewhere.
Well, so here it is, full view.
It keeps cutting out. What the fuck does he fall on?
Chair.
Is it the chair?
Yeah. And he's trying to pick the chair up.
Yeah, he's like,
getting
I don't get to see immediately what happens when he gets up. That's the problem. That's the only thing. I don't get to see that. And that would have like made me, if like he had just like ran for the door or like his demeanor would have told a lot.
That would have solidified it a little more.
Yeah. This is a, some people say this is fake, but it's funny. Play the, is it the TikTok? Ugh.
Come on, man.
Whoa, what the fuck, man? I'm taking this.
Stand up off the toilet now.
What the fuck?
Stand up off the toilet now. Stand up.
What the fuck, man? I'm just.
Stand up. I'll give you an opportunity to pull your pants up. And let's get this taken care of. We're done having this discussion, bud. I told you I needed you to come out and chat with me. Now I told you yes, we're going to escalate it, and we're to that point.
Okay, can I wipe my ass, please?
Put your phone down. Put the phone down.
Wow.
Put your hand.
We'll have to see what happens. Though.
Is there another part to it? Yeah, there's another part to it. Here we go.
I don't have a gun. I don't have anything. I'm literally just trying to take a shit.
So police enter into a 7-Eleven bathroom.
Can I please wipe my ass?
You need to put your phone down.
Well, I have every right to hold my phone.
You need to put your phone down. Look, man, I told you this is just going to escalate. I don't want this to escalate any more than it already is. I don't want that pepper ball gun to go off in there. I don't want you to get hurt. I want you to walk out with us, have a discussion with us. So what I'm telling you. So
over a warrant?
All right, so it's just going to replay again.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not fake. I mean,
Really? Because this is it?
Yeah, play the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
I found this on World Star, maybe.
I've got one more.
You said I got one more.
One more. Okay.
That's so funny.
Stand up.
Okay.
You are under arrest. Comply.
I've got one more. One more.
Pause it.
So,
Got one more.
I love this idea of just being like, he's pushing while being like, dude, what the fuck? And it's just kind of,
That's hilarious.
He just takes, he
I mean, there's
finishes.
definitely like, those are 4 police officers, 5 police officers.
But that,
6.
doesn't that dude look like he's holding a paintball gun?
I mean, I don't know. It's just.
I don't know. I know like Dog the Bounty Hunter had something like that, but I'm referencing a fucking TV show. But like, I mean, this is a lot. If this is fake, this seems like a lot to go
It's
through.
a lot of effort to go through. Yeah.
I mean, you got to hire what? 1, 2, 3, at least 4, 5 cops, 6. You got to work at a 7-Eleven or know somebody that works at. How many 7-Elevens have public bathrooms?
I've never used one. I can
Never used a 7-Eleven. I assume 7-Elevens don't have public bathrooms too.
Man, they have out. Well, not. Yeah, they do have the outside bathroom. You need a key.
Oh,
Outside,
okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I just got to take one more. Like it just happened.
For some reason, I went to hear a kerplunk.
Oh man,
one second, please.
Okay, let's go, bro. He's gonna do this.
Hold on, please. I got one more pinch. God damn.
Must be ropey.
Let's go, Logan.
Hold on, so 1 second. It's almost there.
Let's go, Logan. We're done.
Dude, I'm almost there. Hold on, please.
Explain this to you.
I've got irritable bowel syndrome, man. Please.
You keep making this stuff up, man. It's not.
I'm not making it up. Do you not smell my ass?
You're not making.
You're not smelling
My ass.
That's. I mean, it's funny.
It's
you know
funny.
what I mean?
I don't know if that's real. For some reason, something about it seems disingenuous at the
Yeah,
end.
I don't know.
And I'll tell you why, because you're like, I wanted to hear the plot,
But he
but I'm
also
like,
could have like set it up. You know what I mean?
Could have called the police on himself?
Yeah, people are weird like that.
people are weird like that.
Yeah.
Wow. It was E-Bomb's World that I got this at, actually. A man pooping. Some people believe the clip is a prank, citing the officer's demeanors and a gun that looks like a paintball gun. Yeah, I did see that. Bro is holding a paintball gun, one commentator says. However, there are recent reports of a man barricading himself and starting a fire in 7-Eleven. There is also the viral 2018 story of a man who was accused of threatening to blow up a bathroom, but claimed he only meant with his poop.
Right. I mean, I've heard stories
remember
like that
that.
before. Yeah.
We could be looking at just another crappy misunderstanding. Ha, ha, ha.
I mean, I don't know. It's a whatever story.
It's a whatever story?
Yeah,
All right.
it's a whatever story.
All right.
If they shot him or some shit like that, I'm like,
If they shot him while he was
I'm like, that's
if
crazy.
he was actually being arrested and taking a shit in front of them, I'd be like,
Right.
that's the funniest thing I've
This
ever
is a
seen.
nothing story. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to bring up the Megan Hall stuff. Bring up the Megan Hall stuff, Chris. This is our hero, our favorite.
Megan Hall. You angel.
You also brought this up to me because there's texts. So there's texts that were released.
Yeah, between her and the police chief about, well, not between her and the police, but between the police chief and someone and another coworker talking about Megan Hall.
And it's a former police chief, Burl Chip Davis.
Davis.
That's that dude right there. That's
Yep.
Chip.
Good old Chip.
That dude looks like fucking Keith David.
It looks like he whoops ass.
Does look like he does look like he fucking whoops ass. It looks
Yeah.
like he looks like when you're like, you need to have a conversation with your father, he knows exactly what conversation to have with you.
Right.
That's the kind of
Right.
face he has. Oh man. So he lost his job after encouraging another officer to share explicit pictures of married officer Megan Hall. So he was asking for nudes of Megan Hall from this other dude. 47-year-old allegedly sent. So he didn't fuck her?
No, I think he was one of the ones that couldn't get it.
Did he try to get it?
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah.
McGowan, the 47-year-old was allegedly sent pornographic images by Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan to his burner. He's a burner iPhone?
Yeah, he was a burner phone. It was called Old Boy, his burner phone.
His what?
His burner phone. He owns a catering business on the side. And he had a burner phone called Old Boy that he would text, like, for his catering business. And then when he didn't want things on his work phone.
So it's safe to assume that this dude probably has other girlfriends and shit.
Not necessarily, but I mean,
but they texted the burner cell phone.
Right.
Okay. So David's alleged actions, of which he claimed he was unaware of, came to light following an internal investigation. Man, this shit is it's never ending. After being questioned, he had no choice but to come clean, blah, blah, blah. Records of text messages. Where's the dirty shit?
Go down a little bit more.
All right. In a text message, here we go. Here, a text message exchange on October 25th, court records revealed Davis asked, we really got to do a live reading of these text messages one day. Yeah. Who dat? To which McGowan replied, Hall, Lewis.
He sent her a picture of his foot in Hall's mouth. So that when he sent her the photo.
Wait, that was the picture he sent?
Yeah, of her foot in Hall's mouth.
What?
Yeah.
Like what? Heel first or toe first?
McGowan, here it is. Read that right there.
Go on the dark web and find that picture, Chris.
McGowan sent the former chief a photo of a black male foot inside Officer Hall's mouth, saying that was the foot of the picture that belonged to Powell.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
What'd you say? You said he said some shit about being a pimp or something like that.
Yeah.
She has a cute little ass, though. McGowan sent back, to which David replied, "Yep."
Her husband, she nor her husband took that picture.
Okay.
Go down.
So it's an unsolicited picture.
Go up a little bit more. I'm sorry. Go up. Down a little bit. I just want to read the text in the middle there. Davis wrote, her husband, nor her husband took that pic. She has a tight little ass, though, McGowan said, sent back to her, which Davis replied, yep.
Yeah.
The chief and McGowan chatted about Hall's affair during text exchange on October 28th.
Go down a little bit.
And then it says, all right, you can read these, you're closer.
I saved her for the last time, the former chief wrote. I wish I could tell her who she's fucking, can't do shit for her. I wish I could too, McGowan replied. Then we both could play. So wait, is they trying to figure out then we could both fuck her at the same time? Is this what this is insinuating?
At the same time, just both fuck her, whenever.
Oh, so they want to be better than the dudes that she's currently fucking.
She slept with 6 of the other police officers.
It was like 7.
It might have been 6 or 7. Yeah. So, they just want to be a part of the group.
I just want to. Oh, they got FOMO. The fear of missing out. That's a weird thing to have when somebody's getting railroaded on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could too, McGowan replied. Then we both could play. Can't fuck Lewis, though, because the pics are flame emoji.
Just replied, those pics are fire, dog. Those pics are fire.
Yo, dog, these pics are fire. Did you see that foot in her fucking mouth? Did you see that shit, bro? That shit's fucking insane.
That is pretty wild.
That's wild that's the picture.
So she said, can't fuck Lewis.
That's what happens when you get sick of fucking, man. You start doing weird shit.
Then what does it say? What's the next thing?
Let's see here. The suit, the chief agents reportedly attempted to seclude Mrs. Hall so that he could use the authority of his high office, or as he described it, normal pimp shit, to induce Miss Hall to gratify his own sexual desire. And this dude's a chief.
He's the chief.
Man. Dude, everybody wanted a piece.
Yeah, normal pimp shit.
Dude, she must have been like a great fucking, like she must have been
imagine
fire.
it. She looks.
Do you think that's what it was though? It's like, dude, I understand.
I don't know. She's a Milwaukee too.
Milwaukee too?
Yeah, she is.
Milwaukee too. That's at least 5.
I hear you. She's not attractive at all. Even with all.
I saw that video of her on the.
She's a trooper though. I give her that. She didn't just
goddamn American
3
hero.
3 black, 3 white, 1 Puerto Rican.
She loves everybody.
I was like, you know what? Don't call her late for dinner.
Didn't she friend you on? Didn't you get her to friend you on?
It was a parody page.
Oh, you were all excited for it.
Yeah, it was a parody page.
I was like, get her on your fucking show.
Yeah, right. Try.
Oh man, I just love how he referred to it as normal pimp shit.
Hall last month sued the department as she's claiming for being sexually groomed. My supervisors work together to take advantage of my vulnerabilities and my mental health. Hall told the interviewers in the scandal broke, and they used me to get their own sexual favor. All right, she's right to some extent, but also she was fucking a couple of them without anything.
She was fucking a couple of them willingly, right?
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
like it was part of
they were playing like.
She wasn't a shitty marriage.
Yeah, they were playing like strip Uno and shit like that.
It was like a Girls Gone Wild party or some shit like that.
Right. Then she brought another officer and his wife over to their house to wife swap, and her husband didn't want to.
Yeah, we talked about this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, so it's like, don't act like, I mean, if you invite people over to your house for wife swap, you can't say you were coerced into doing it.
Her husband does.
And your husband was the one that didn't want to do it, and you were game.
He sounds like a little bitch throughout all of this.
I mean, he's still with her now, so I mean,
he sounds like a little bitch.
he sounds like a good Christian American man.
He sounds like a good Christian American man.
Yeah, you know what? He's standing up for his girl, and I respect the hell out of that.
And you hear that Christian Keith coming at you from the Millennial
Stand
store.
by your mom.
And tell the world you love him.
Yes,
anyway,
You know?
she accused McGowan of smacking her on the buttocks. These words they use in the fucking paper. These stories are hilarious. Pestering her for sex. Pestering. And offering to create porn accounts for her on OnlyFans and foot fetish sites. Feet Finder. She's...
I would have liked to be a foot pimp and just pimp women's feet out.
You're going to be a foot pimp?
Yeah, I would love to be a foot pimp. I mean, I treat my girls right. Make sure they get their feet out there, get paid. You know, no hustle, no bustle.
Keith Fairfax, foot pimp.
Foot pimp.
No, wait, how would it just be like pictures of feet?
Yeah.
You get to...
Yeah, just pictures of feet. Yeah, nothing, just...
No sex. No weird shit.
No. Just feet at different places doing different things. Yeah. You know, feet in their natural state.
Yeah, I don't know. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Even Jesus had his footprints in the sand. They were just one set.
He had a bunch of men watch his feet.
All right, well, a little different.
No, I'm just saying, you're right. He was into foot stuff.
Yeah.
Probably, you know.
Now they got the real...
what? All right, you want to read this?
No, this is already... This is...
No,
right,
there's more, dude.
I shall read from there. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you be Chief Davis, and I'll be Sergeant McGowan.
All right, Chief Davis. The fuck Lewis saying...
No, at the top.
No, we read that. We read that already.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
These are the exchanges on the 28th between Sergeant Davis and McGowan. So I will be Davis and you will be McGowan.
I will be McGowan.
All right. The fuck Lewis saying these hoes cause normal pimp shit ain't working.
No fucking clue. He killing it.
Maybe goodies shit.
Gotta be. I can't do it. Gorilla pimp.
Only way I know.
Does she talk to you?
Does she talk to you was my line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. You're McGowan.
Yeah. So go take it from only way I know.
Only way I know. Does she talk to you?
Nope. She getting too much attention.
Oh, I see.
It's all good.
I saved her for the last time. I wish I could tell her who she fucking can't do shit for.
I wish I could too. Then we both could play.
I can't fuck Lewis though. Those pics are fire.
Those pics are... You should have just said flame emoji again.
Yeah, flame emoji, yeah.
God.
That's funny. Go down more and see.
Yeah, go down more. Is there more transcripts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Why do we read the article? Cut all that other stuff out. This is the good stuff.
Chief Davis. She never sent me whatever. I'm on old boy 23.
Give me a few. Nude photo of woman's buttocks. 13-second video of woman masturbating.
She must be obsessed.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm not saying that.
It says, then that in space. I can't see it from here. What else does it say?
Need to stop.
What's that space though? I can't hear what 12.
I'm not.
What word do you think?
I'm not saying. That is.
Chief Davis. Yep.
I think it's Nower. I think it's Nower. But damn. Should have reviewed this before I fucking... I was in my head, I'm like, this is going to happen, isn't it?
It's hard to look at her and not say, I know, LOL.
She's definitely got it. Yeah. Oh, baby, she's... Oh, dude. Yeah. Is that him? Is that McGowan?
That's McGowan.
Dude, that dude's got a 1,000-yard stare.
He looks like he fucks.
Dude, he looks like he fucks hard.
And he's the canine officer, so he's just been slain.
Oh, he's a canine? Oh, there's a couple canine officers.
Yeah, he's just been slain.
You know how much girls love dogs, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
He looks like he don't take no guff.
He looks...
Oh, no, that's him. Oh,
that's the canine. That's Officer BBC, isn't it?
That's Powell. Yep, Officer BBC. Yep.
Was this the dude that caught feelings for her?
I'm not
sure. It was Powell. Man.
I think it might have been Powell, yeah.
God, Megan Hall, guy, American hero. Detective. Are we just rating these dudes? That's a little weird. Seneca Shields. It's a cool name. Ooh.
Another canine officer.
Oh, dude. Why does it look like the front of his eyes there's like a hole, it just caved in? It looked like his chest is like bigger than his entire, like it goes out further than the rest of his body.
You know what I say for Megan? She didn't have a type.
No. I mean, what else we got?
Not have a type.
I never saw with it.
Look at Patrick.
Magaloco!
Cheesing. She did not have a type. She said, hey.
I love seeing people who just have the most unfortunate smile. Like, this dude really
Juan Hugo Perez. Like, everybody got some. Like, they really have a United Nations police force over there, too. But, I mean, wow.
She truly does not. Oh, wow. That's white bread as fuck, too.
Gavin Schobler.
Gavin? She fucked that Gavin?
Oh, man.
Dude, she really is.
She's the best. Look at
that. This girl.
Look at Megan. Megan Hall.
We should honor her.
Angel.
We just is it Women's History Month right now?
Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we honor Megan Hall for Women's History Month right now. Put a picture up. Put a picture up. Yeah, Megan. Megan Hall, you're a national treasure.
Look at her.
She's not that bad looking. Oh, that's her husband. That dude looks like he cries in his sleep.
She's also translucent. Look at it. Look at his little fern gully tattoo that he has.
Look at his eyes that are too close together. Megan, you don't need this dude.
I mean, yes, she kind of does. I don't know.
Escapades. I see.
With 7 fellow officers.
That's a bad marriage, though. You got to admit. There is no sexual, well,
she said she was having problems and she wants to invite other people into the bedroom. He obviously does not. I mean, so it's
that seems like something that apparently was a deal breaker for her, though.
Obviously. Yeah, she was like, hey, I want to fuck other guys. And he was like, well, I don't want you to.
All right, well, I want to eat out girls in front of you. He was like, well, I don't want to do that either.
Yeah. He's like, come on.
Like, I feel like, was she just like bringing girls over, be like, is this hot? Like I'm fingering her in front of you. It's like, ew, stop.
He's like, Megan, no, I hate when you do that.
I'm trying to watch Stranger Things on Netflix. You can't just be like eating out girls in front of me. Go away. Oh, this fucking bitch. Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel for him though. He's just.
I mean, he's definitely he just did.
He said, literally all of your coworkers. Golly.
Yeah, dude, that had to be like.
It's like cheese and rice.
All right,
Megan.
it's just one
cheese and rice, Megan. Did you have to do it to everybody?
It's 6.
Oh.
Yeah, he can't. He's just like Ned Flanders about it. He's just like diddly diddly diddly. Like, 7 diddly diddly. Oh, diddly.
What the giggity are you doing?
What in the Sam Hill? Cheese and crackers. I wanted to interview with that guy. You didn't know? Oh, gosh darn it! I just didn't know. I was going to Bible class every other day.
That's how easy it can be.
Bring up the video of the. What's the other one I put up here? Oh, the lunch lady. Bring up the lunch lady.
What she did? Was she being awesome?
She was being pretty cool.
All right.
That's the best looking lunch lady. I did not have lunch lady.
Married lunch lady arrested after having sex with 14-year-old boy and sending him nudes. So she was being awesome. There's another case of a lady being awesome.
A high school cafeteria worker in Connecticut, not too far away, has been accused of grooming a teenage boy over Snapchat before sexually assaulting him in her SUV, authorities allege. Andy Page Rosefort, a 31-year-old, now former lunch chef who went by the Peaches Page.
Lunch chef. We throw the word chef around pretty loosely.
I didn't know that you hired chefs in high schools.
Yeah,
do you do that?
Lunch chef. Okay.
And this dude got all the chicken nuggets he could possibly eat. The Peaches Page, we'll have to bring that up later, online, was found out when a father of one of the victims was upset that he didn't get to fuck, but this kid did.
Yeah,
and he ruined a good time for somebody.
He's like, son, give me a high five.
What? Kidding me? The kid from across the block? I can't have her. No one can. Express concern. I love. Can I just say, every one of. Remember? Do you ever hear about the lady who had the OnlyFans, Mrs. Poindexter?
Yeah.
Like, I always love how they word that story. It's like concerned parents. It's like, the dads. Some dude got caught jerking off to her pictures, sending her dick pics. He left his OnlyFans up on his laptop or some shit, and that's how it became concerned parents.
Right. It was nobody who gave a fuck.
No one gave a fuck because she was showing her tits and shit. But Andy, father of one whose friends expressed concern to New Fairfield High School about suspicious behavior that allegedly took place during a party on January 14th, 2023. At the event, the victim informed pals he would be back soon before disappearing and acting strange upon his return. Yeah, because that's how you act after you get fucked, like amazing.
Seriously. I mean, it's like I would have to tell my boys, like, yo.
You know, he's like, listen, guys. You know, he was like, I told him I was just like, you were like high-fiving. I was like, don't say that.
Yeah. Just shook down the lunch, chef.
Yeah. He wasn't acting strange. By strange, do you mean just walking in and telling everybody that he was awesome?
Yeah. Let's just say Daddy got extra dessert.
You know, they had to change that too. They were like, so you're saying that he came in and he high-fived everybody and offered to buy everybody lunch?
Like I call it 2 desserts. Like she gave me 2 desserts.
Why you're acting so strange, man? Oh, strange? Is that what you call fucking awesomeness?
That's what you call second lunch?
Oh, no. Is that, no, you know what it is? It's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's strange. Is that what you call being a fucking man? Like, so I love that. Apparently, had been according to the affidavit, the boy had received a message. Wait, go up for a second, Chris. I lost my spot. Go up a little. According to the affidavit, the boy had received a message from his school dinner lady in social media saying, "You want to see something?" Keith Face is like,
I want to see how hot the kid is.
He's not. He's probably like, he looks like a child. I feel like they don't release that kid's picture.
But like, you could be like, there was kids in my school that were 14 and they were like, if you
they had like a mustache.
Yeah, like when I was
beard.
14, I think I was 6 foot tall.
There's a couple kids like that I went to school with. Everybody had, there was like a smattering of like 1 or 2 kids that was like, you look like you're 35.
If he looks like a young Macaulay Culkin, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need to go to therapy. I'm pretty sure he's all right. I would just be like,
I love how this is your lawyering too. It's feel like, what did this kid look like? I get you off the hook, hon. Don't worry about it. Like,
I'm like, look at this hot boy.
This guy looks like he's 30.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just, if it was the other way around, the guy's a monster. This way, it's just like, I don't know. She's 31. He's 14. I don't know. He's a man. You know,
he's a man. He is now. Like,
he's a 14-year-old man. That's what he is.
Jesus Christ. Mrs. Roseford had apparently been bombarding the child with yeah, I'm sure he hated these. I'm sure he was like, no, boobs.
Gross.
Yeah, he was like, ew.
Why won't she leave me alone?
Notice how it's never the kid that comes forward with this shit.
She keeps showing me pictures of her spreading gash. I hate it.
Oh, I hate it so much. I hate when she shaves her pussy for me. Like,
it's like, yuck. I want to see a fur burger.
Had been burger. I haven't heard that in so long. Mrs. Royce had apparently been bombarding the child with naked photographs of herself, despite him. I mean, you have to be a little screw loose for this lady to be like, I'm gonna fuck a 14-year-old. Like, to be working in there and just like picking up dick. You have to be a little fucking crazy, I guess. Definitely a lot crazy. The behavior reportedly went on for months, including naked videos and other explicit messages that for some reason we can't see.
No, I'd be soliciting child porn. So
no, that's her.
Oh, so apparently we can't see.
We can't see her video. That's her sending.
I mean, they're not going to release those either. I don't think.
You wouldn't want to see it?
I'd take a look.
That's right. You don't have to jerk off to it, but you'd glance, right?
Let me see what he was getting.
Yeah, it's like,
how bad is it?
Yeah, take a look. Review the evidence. You know, like, if I'm going to read this article and make a fair judgment, I got to see what these masturbation videos were like.
Yeah, masturbation. What?
This is clearly like, Your Honor. Point of order.
I've seen this in a Sweezy's catalog.
The behavior apparently went on for months. Naked photos. The behavior culminated in sexual assault in her car. According to the police affidavit, which stated the victim said that he received several nude photos and videos from Roseford via Snapchat, the most recent being 2 weeks before the forensic interview. The victim described Roseford as his lunch lady when he was in 6th grade during the semester before summer of 2022. The victim recalled Roseford sending him a picture of her vagina. The victim said that Roseford often sent unsolicited videos of herself masturbating and that also she requested pictures of his penis.
His little wiener?
Which doesn't say if he sent them or not. On the night of the alleged sexual assault in January, Roseford reportedly asked the young athlete to meet up for sex. The suspect then traveled to the residence where the victim was attending the party. A party, I guess. Drove to the other side of the cul-de-sac, parked her SUV, turned the headlights off, and sexually assaulted the teenager. The victim then detailed the encounter between he and Roseford, stating that sexual intercourse took place by the victim placing his penis inside. Why is it worded like a biology book?
Yes, he didn't know what to say. He was like coached up. Their lawyer was like, and didn't say what happened.
This kid's definitely coached.
Yeah, he was coached
I'm not
up.
saying something fucked up didn't happen. I'm not saying that he obviously wasn't taking advantage of.
No, he was
like,
inside the party with his boys. He was like, yo, Shorty's about to pull up in a minute.
Yo, you know,
he was like, this was all done with like him getting high five before he went outside the party.
He went back in and did a keg stand right after this.
Yeah,
and
this was all done with high fiving and like, yeah, boy.
There's no way this kid didn't walk back into that party finger guns. Like, you know what I mean?
He's like, smell my fingers. You know what I mean?
What's he? He's like, he's a fucking teenager. Of course he is.
Yeah, he bragged to everybody. That's how he got caught.
That's what's cut out of this.
Yeah, he came back from that party bragging after 2 Michelob Ultras.
And I'm not saying this isn't fucked up. And I'm not saying
it definitely
it's definitely fucked up. But like this kid, they're leaving huge chunks of this out where they like chanted his name and like put him up on the chair like a bar mitzvah.
They treated him like Rudy.
Like all of those videos after the party, they're like, you got to delete all those videos.
Right, exactly.
You got to delete every fucking Was it on Snapchat? All right, Snapchat's fine. That's gone now. But like the videos of you chanting my name and being like, and I'm like doing this to everybody, like, cheese. Like,
they looked at him like William Wallace when it was all said and done. It was like, and his legend still lives on.
Oh man, they walked up to him like, "What's pussy like?"
Yeah, it's like speak to us, Prince.
He just but he just came like he walked back into the party like a 30-year-old man. I mean, he was just like he came in with like a pipe and a smoking jacket. Right. Like that's what they mean by acting strange. Like he just fully He's like, I can show you guys some stranger things. I don't even see. They just saw her face. Is this like lady even like crazy hot?
Face was hot. She's 31 years old.
That was like a mugshot face though. So like
she's a spring chicken.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yep. I see it.
Yeah.
She's wow. Look at her ass.
Would
you do it?
Yeah.
You just licked your lips. Yeah.
Today after this,
14-year-old Keith would smash.
After knowing what she's into, I would still like, hey, you didn't have to do that. You know that? You didn't have to do that. I'm right here.
Come over and talk to Keith. I'll take care of you.
Come talk to Papa Bear. We'll settle this whole
thing. Wait. I'm sorry. I was talking 14-year-old Keith being like him over me?
Yeah.
Like if you were upset, you were the kid upset.
I'm right here. Literally right here.
I'm funnier than him. My dick game's probably better. Like I watched so much more porn than that kid.
Yeah. So sad. Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites another awesome kid. Just
his life ruined. Shambles.
It's hilarious that but again, it's just like it's funny how they always word these things. Like again, it's fucked up, but like this kid,
the boy's a victim.
This kid, like the best party he walked in, and that party became his. It doesn't matter whose birthday party it was after that. Right. When he walked back into that party, they were like he was acting strange. Like he told everybody. He told
everybody.
He told every one of immediately.
If I was really cool with one of the teachers, I'd have told him.
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, Mr. Anderson got a little stink on the pink.
You'd mock the one teacher that's been like weirdly hitting on her the whole time and been like, oh, Mr. Anderson.
I was like, the lunch lady's about it. You know what I mean?
You getting double burgers again? Yeah. I bet you'd like to slip your buns between some burgers, huh?
I get 4 slices of cheese. I don't even ask.
Yeah. Yo, Mr. Schmidt. See this? This is 4 slices of pizza. You're only getting fucking crusts. Go fuck yourself.
I get 6 chocolate milks. I don't pay for anything.
I don't pay for anything. And I'm going to go back and she's going to blow me after this.
I'm getting a quick.
I'm going to send you
not that government shit.
Yo, Principal McMillan, I'm going to send you a selfie later. You're not going to like it. Just him getting blown. There's a moment where he's like, I run the school.
Like I get Pizza Hut when you on
honestly
pizza.
Though, 14-year-old kid, lunchroom hookups probably one of the top 10 hookups,
seriously,
dude.
Yeah.
This seems like a school that has money. They're hiring chefs.
She said the kid was an athlete too, so like 14-year-old kids get scholarships now.
I understand. Can't be fucking while he's training.
Right. But 14-year-old kids get scholarships now, so it's not like
wow. To be fair, how should this? That's not her, right?
That's definitely not her.
How should this affect his scholarship? How would this fuck up his scholarship? Wouldn't they just,
No, he'll be fine. His name is not on anything.
This should get him into any school now because people should feel bad.
Yeah, then you said, hey, this boy's a man.
Dude, make him varsity right out of the gate. Who gives a shit? Coach, I don't know how you feel about it. Shut the fuck up, Sanderson. How many teachers did you fuck when you were 14?
Just give me the ball, all right? Give me the ball.
His big dick energy goes through the roof after that. Give me the ball. What? Give me the fucking ball. I'll get the yard.
Oh, man.
Go for the shot. What? Go for the shot. They're not going to get past me. What? They're not getting past me.
Trust me.
Just elbows. Oh, my God. All right, we got to wrap up. Dude, this was awesome having you back on. This was great.
Definitely.
So I'm just going to start having you on when I don't regularly.
Well, sure. I'm game.
So, but everybody, do you have anything to anything coming up? This is coming out in what, next 2 weeks, Chris?
Monday.
This Monday? Yeah, it's coming out this Monday.
Okay, great. March 29th at 7:00, I am hosting another show at Crafted in Riverhead, New York.
Yep.
I usually tell every comic that's around if they want to come do 10 minutes, come do 10 minutes. It's a great time. It's a good crowd. Yep. 7:00, March 29th. It's a Wednesday.
Yep.
Come there, be there, be square.
Yeah, man.
Also, April 7th, I'm at Cider House in Riverhead on Sound Avenue. Also, 7:00.
Come check Keith out down at the Cider House.
Keith out at Cider House. I'll be there, and then just look at my Instagram or Facebook for more dates.
Give him the
at Keith Fairfax and at Mr. Fairfax. At Keith Fairfax for Facebook and at Mr. Fairfax for Instagram.
Follow the at Millennial Stoner Instagram page. You can follow my page too, at that Winchell Kid 87, all one word. Follow that page too. But we're starting the Millennial Stoner page and everything. So if you're interested in the podcast and you want to, I'm going to post to both, but eventually I'm only going to post to Instagram for podcast related stuff. So follow the Millennial Stoner page at Millennial Stoner, at the Millennial Stoner. I can't fucking talk. At the Millennial Stoner, and at that Winchell Kid 87 is my own Instagram. I post all my shows up on there. On the 31st of March, we had Kelpie on. It's the Blockhead Brewery show. I posted on my page. You get to scan for tickets. Go back and watch the Kelpie episode. We have all the information at the on that episode about going to that show. But that's on the 31st, and April 22nd, come down to McGuire's. It's Terry McNeely's birthday show. It's got a great lineup. Great lineup. It's Mike Merck is going to be on it. Bridget Kavanaugh is going to be on it. Tony Landolfi is going to be on it. It's going to be a great show for like $25. Come down and definitely check out the show. It's going to be great.
Also, I got to plug one more thing.
Go ahead, man.
I have I shoot my podcast live also at Crafted every Tuesday, 7:00.
Come down and watch.
If you want to be a guest on the podcast, you're a comic, you want to be a guest, DM me. If you want to just come watch the show, come watch the show. It's a great show. We shoot it live. It's funny.
It's a lot of fun, even when there's not a whole lot of people in the bar. I literally go out of my way to go do it because like it's just genuinely fun to do. And I like talking with Keith about bullshit. It's the best.
It's a good time.
And just also watch the show. If you don't want to be on it, you watch it on YouTube. You can support, like it though, and subscribe to it. And if you really like it, you should share it too.
Appreciate it. So, and on Facebook, you can watch these shows on YouTube on Keith Fairfax Comedy. Come check me out.
Yep. And, it's the Millennial Stoner on YouTube. So, yep, Spotify, all that stuff. Keith, thanks for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
You're the best. I'm going to have you on a bunch more times in the summer. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Later.
The Millennial Stoner outro song. Yeah, pack a bowl and sing along. Blah, la, blah, la, blah, la, 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 la. Ba, ba, blue sheep, ba, 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 ba. This is the favorite podcast of the Dalai Lama.